Hello, in this video I'm going to show 20 tips and tricks on ZTE Blade V70 Vita. Alright, so we can begin with setting up the high screen refresh rate on our phone. Thanks to that we will have really smooth animations. In my case, as you can see, it feels pretty smooth because I have already set it up. So let me show you how you can do it. First, you need to open up the settings, then scroll down. Actually, you don't need to scroll. Find the display. Now scroll down a little, find screen refresh rate, and we have few modes. We have the auto, 60, 90 Hz, and 120. Currently, in my case, it's set on the auto, so the phone automatically selects the refresh rate. So when you have a lot of battery, for example, you'll have a high refresh rate. For example, if your device, your battery drops below, I think, 20%, the phone will automatically select the lower refresh rate to simply save the battery, so your battery won't be dead. And of course, you can set everything manually for your personal preferences. If you want to have the highest and the smoothest refresh rate, you should pick 120, but just like I was saying, you have also the 90 or 60. Remember that if you select the high refresh rate, the battery will be consumed faster than usual, but it's not such a big difference. Also need to remember that in the battery saver mode, if you select it for your battery, you won't have 120 FPS, you'll have 60 if I'm not wrong, to simply save the battery. Okay, the second thing is are the widgets that we can add on our home screen. Thanks to that, we will have quick access, for example, into the hour, the weather. To add them, hold on an empty space on your home screen and select the widgets down below right in here. In here we have the list of all possible widgets. If you click on the Android widget, you'll see the whole list, all apps of which you can create a widget. For example, let's add a battery widget, because from what I can see, I don't have it on my home screen, so the battery is on the top. If you click on it, you can also see that we have 4 possible widget styles. The difference is in the size. This one and this one are 1:2, and these are 2:2. So simply select the widget that you are interested in. We need to hold it and now place it on your home screen anywhere that you want. And as you take a look, it appeared. So now we have quick access. We can check how much battery we have left. So that's how you can do it. When it comes to the other widgets, let's try to add a new one right in here. Select the widget, scroll down. Let's try to add maybe the Gmail widget. Maybe this one. It's pretty big, I think. Yeah. You can place it. For now, I don't want to open it up. Oh, actually, we have to repeat it. It disappeared. Boom. Place it. Okay. Oh, okay. I know why it doesn't appear, because I'm not signed into my Google account. So that's the reason. So let's add maybe something else, maybe the widgets, and maybe this settings widget, and maybe the dark mode. Okay. So it appeared right in here, and now when I quickly tap on it, I can turn on the dark mode on my phone. So that's when it comes to the widgets. Second things are the transition effects. Again, hold on an empty space on your home screen, select the effect, and in here you can take a look that we can select a custom transition effect. We have few available modes. Now we have normal, cross flip. In here you can see a preview, of course, how it's going to look like. Wave, cube out, cube in, and also the glass. It's up to you which mode you want to use. I'll select the cube out, for example. To save it, make sure that it's selected, and now tap on an empty space on your home screen. And now as you take a look, the transition effect has been successfully set. Okay, then we can also change the app icons. Go into theme and personalization and go into app icons. In here you can change their board shape. Above you can see how it's going to look like. So simply select the shape that you want. You can also beautify the third-party app icons. You can keep that enabled or disable that, or you can also use the home mono icons if you're interested. So the icon color change with the system color. You can click on apply, and that's how your icons are going to look like when you select the mono color. Okay, in my case, I would like to keep it just like it was. Maybe I'll only change the shape. Click on apply to save the changes. Okay, back into theme and personalization, because we also have the animation speed right in here. So in here you can select the speed of opening the apps. We have slow, we have the moderate, which is the default option, and we also have the fast. So it's up to you which mode you want to use. For now, I'll select fast. And now you can see that when I'm tapping on something, the animation is really, really quick. The apps are opening really, really fast, and animation is rapid. Okay, next thing. We can go straight, not in here yet, because we have the icon autofill. It's not in here, but it's when you click on home screen settings. We have the autofill. This is also a pretty cool feature, because when you uninstall something on your home screen, I think that I can show you, but I need to shuffle a little bit. So now maybe I'll uninstall TikTok. When the app autofill feature is enabled, when I will delete something from here or I will remove it, normally a gap would appear right in here in the place of the TikTok. And when the app autofill feature is enabled, one of these apps will jump into the place of the TikTok to simply fulfill that gap that was right in here, just to make sure I can even place it right in here. So now I'll hold on the TikTok, I'll click on remove, and as you take a look, the calendar jumped into the place of the TikTok to fulfill that gap that was between those two apps. Pretty cool thing. It can help to organize our home screen. Okay, now let's go into the settings and the features that are right in here. We have the screen edge mistouch prevention. We have the light mode, medium, heavy, or the custom. So the light works in that way that a small edge touch area makes edge area more responsive and involves a high probability of touching edge area by mistake. If you don't want to have that, you can simply select the medium mistouch prevention. In here on the edges you can see that area of the mistouch prevention. So that's for the medium, that's for the heavy, and we can also set a custom one. We have this bar down below. We can select the 10, which is the max. We can select the 10, the 5, I'm sorry, which is exactly in the middle. We have also the 0, and of course other values. You just need to select the value that you want. In my case, I'll select the medium for now. So that's the thing that we can add. And now as we go down, we have the gesture and motion, and we have in here some available gesture. We have double screen tap to wake or double tap screen to sleep. In my personal opinion, it is pretty useful, so let's enable both of those features. If you tap on them, you can also click on try it. And now when our screen is off, when we will double tap, our screen will be awakened. Same thing when it comes to double tap screen to sleep. So now our screen is turned on. We double tap on an empty space on our home screen, and the screen turns off. So that's how it works. A pretty useful feature, because let's say that our phone is laying flat just like that. All we want is to check the hour quickly or some notifications. We just double tap and we'll be able to check the hour and notifications. They will appear right in here. And now we also have the 3-finger screenshot. You know, the usual way of taking a screenshot is by clicking power button and volume down button usually. In some cases volume up. And for me, this method is much more comfortable. It also looks pretty cool. To create a screenshot, we just need to simply slide 3 fingers to the downside on our home screen, to create a screenshot. It looks pretty cool and also works just fine. So that's the thing that you can also enable. Down below we have the motion. We have raise the wake, auto answer, pick up the phone to lower ringtone volume, pocket mode, snooze, dismiss and alarm, change to the earpiece, and shake to turn on flashlight. We can enable that. Also in here we have a tutorial, so we can click on try it. So now when our phone is laying flat just like that, to turn on the screen, we just need to lift it up, and now the phone, the screen turns on. Maybe let me show you that on that example. So now the screen is fully dark, it's turned off, and now I will lift it up, and the screen automatically turns on. Also pretty useful thing. Then, I have turned it off by a misclick. Then we have the auto answer. To answer an incoming call, just put the phone up to your ear. We can enable that and we can click on try it. So now when I click on try it, the phone will start ringing. So it may be a little bit loud. Or I'll select the volume level. Maybe something like that. Okay, we can click on try it now. Okay, now the phone is calling. And now I just need to place it close to my ear. And the phone has been, and the call has been automatically answered. So let's say that my left hand is my ear. All I need to do to answer the call is to place my phone next to my ear, and it will be automatically answered. Also pretty cool thing. Then pick up the phone to lower ringtone volume. Let's enable that. Let's go and try it. And now we just need to lift up the phone to lower ringtone volume. Also pretty cool thing. Then we have the pocket mode. If the phone is in your pocket and not in silent mode, it will vibrate and ring at full volume when a call comes. You can enable that and try it on your own. Then snooze, dismiss and alarm. We have tap to snooze. When an alarm goes off, tap the screen with 3 or more fingers to snooze it. The alarm may go off again depending on your snooze. Let's try it out. Okay, I have placed my 3 fingers on the screen and the alarm has been automatically snoozed. And we also have turn over to dismiss. When alarm goes off, turn the phone over to dismiss, click on try it, and now we need to turn it over. And as you can see, the alarm has been stopped. Okay, let's keep going. I want to go back. Then change to the earpiece. Put the phone up to your ear to turn off speakerphone when you're in a call. We can click on try it. And now we need to place our phone next to our ear. And it has been changed to the receiver. So again, that's my ear. I just need to place my phone just like that to change to the earpiece. Now, next thing is the shake to turn on flashlight. It's the feature like we have on the Motorola's. Now, all I need to do to turn on the flashlight from the level of the home screen is to shake the phone back and forth twice. We can try it. And now I just need to shake my phone to turn on the flashlight. When we perform that move again, we will turn off the flashlight. So that's how it works. But you need to remember that you need to be on the level of your home screen. So the screen is turned off. I shake my phone. The flashlight turns on. I'll repeat it. And the flashlight turns off. A pretty useful thing, for example, when we need to quickly, get some light. When we are outside, for example, or let's say that it's rainy outside, and sometimes it's hard to navigate on the smartphone when the screen is simply wet. We cannot open up the bar, find the flashlight, so all we need to do to get some light is to perform a little chopping move. Simply shake your phone and the flashlight will be turned on. You don't need to even turn on your screen. It can be completely turned off. and it will work. I'm sorry, you need to be in the lock screen. So you just need to turn on the screen, you shake, and the flashlight turns on. Okay, the next thing that I want to show you is how to create a backup of your data. That is really useful thing, because let's say that our phone gets lost or stolen, or it gets damaged and it's unresponsive. We know that there is no saving for it. So that is why it's good to have a backup of our data, so we'll still be able to restore that data on any other device, on our new phone that we'll buy, for example. To create a backup, when it comes to the ZTE, we have the Google backup that we can create. To do it, we need to open up the settings, then scroll down, find System and Update, and find Backup. And we need to sign in into our Google account. We need to turn on the feature if it's not already enabled. Now we need to sign in into Google account, so that's what I'm about to do. I need to click on Add. And now I will quickly type my mail and also the password, and I'll see you in a second. Okay, I have signed in. And now to create a backup, we need to select photos and videos and also other device data. Click on Confirm. And when it comes to the Google backup, we need to remember our Google account. Because if you want to restart a backup later in the future, you need to be signed in into the exact same Google account on which you are making the backup right now. So simply don't forget the Google account on which you are making your backup. To create a backup, you also need to have some free storage space right in here. You can check it. If you don't have enough, you can click on Clean Up Space and simply delete something, or you can click on Get Storage and buy a higher pack, because basically we are creating our backup in the cloud of our Google account, and the space is not unlimited, so you need to have that in mind. And now, when everything is enabled, you can see it right in here. All you need to do is to click on Backup Now. To create a backup, we need to wait a little bit, and now in that place a small circle appeared. I should take a look, and it's going to slowly fulfill. When it disappears, it means that our backup has been successfully created. If everything goes fine, we'll also see a notification on the bottom of the screen that our data has been backupped. So I'll see you in a second once it's done. Okay, the data has been backupped. We can also see on the other device data that it has been created 0 minutes ago, and as we click on that, we scroll down, we have the backup details, and in here we can see what things has been backupped. In my case, it's device settings and apps and the data. I don't have any SMS messages and also the call history on my phone, so that is why it says that no data has been backupped. That's because I don't have anything, any messages or call history. In your case, of course, you'll have it. Okay, let's get back into our home screen, because in here we have the cleanup app, which will allow us to simply clear the junk files that are stacked on our phone. Simply, it can speed up our phone a little. Currently, it says that I have enough space, so there's no need to clean up. But in here, you'll be able to see some junk files. You can click on them, and then if you have some, you'll be able to delete them. Don't worry, junk files are not your personal data or anything, so clearing them is completely okay, and it's even recommended. And the last thing that I want to show you is how you can pay using your device. It has inbuilt NFC, so of course, if you want to pay with your phone, you need to add your paying card into Google Wallet right in here. You'll have to scan your card, type all the data, your name, etc., to add into your wallet. And then if it's enabled, we have to enable the NFC feature. To do it, open up the settings, then go into connected devices, and then make sure that NFC is enabled. If you click on contactless payments, you can select the default payment app. We have the Google Pay, that's the default app. Of course, you can, if you have other apps, for example, I don't know, the Revolut or Zena thing, it's called like that, you'll be able to select them right in here, but in my case, I'll stick to the Google Pay. Alright, and that's all in this video. Thank you all for watching. If you found this video helpful, please leave a like, comment and subscribe.